Well, good afternoon, Sydney United Methodist Church, or should I say good evening? It is Thursday, June 21st. I normally don't make a video on Sunday. This will be on our Facebook page. I'm also going to email this out. I know that I made a couple of announcements on Sunday, but I wanted to make a quick video just to update everybody on the COVID-19 restrictions that seem to be rapidly being lifted. This Sunday, this past Sunday, yesterday, the 20th, was the first Sunday, I think, in 15 months where we had no tape or ropes on our pews. We had all the cushions back in. We no longer had to socially distance. We still have our collection and the plates in the back of the first section and a plate up front. But starting July 4th, we're going to hopefully go back to our formal collection where we have people pass plates and we have the four folks come forward, and then the two folks will take the collection up to the altar, and then I will follow them up and, singing the doxology, praise God from whom all blessings flow, or a different doxology, and I will pray over the offering. We haven't been able to do that, which isn't a huge deal, but when you haven't had it this long, it's kind of a big deal. So we're going to start that on July 4th. In addition to that, on July 4th, we're going to start having children's time up front again. We do realize as church leadership that some children, because of their age bracket, are not eligible to be vaccinated should the parents want them to be vaccinated. So if children want to wear a mask for children's time, they can do that. I'll probably do that for a little while just because of that discrepancy in age and vaccinations for people that want to get them. In addition, conferred with some of our church leadership, and we're also hoping for Sunday, July 4th, to have our traditional communion where you can come up and rip and dip, take the bread, dip it in the juice. I don't think we've been able to do that as well in 15 months or something like that. So things are beginning to normalize during the time in church when we pass the peace of Christ. We're still waving. Some people have started shaking hands. We're sort of in this in-between time right now where we don't have, sorry, those are our doorbells, where we don't have concrete rules. So some people are beginning to shake. People are singing again. Our hymnals, our Bibles, all of the normal things that we would have in our pews are back. So in almost every way, it seems like we've cycled back to normal. That being said, though, there are still people that are still getting the virus. There are still schools where people are still getting sick. I know that many of our people on Sunday morning have been vaccinated. It's great, though, in the summer to have the windows open, generally speaking, so that we are able to have good airflow. But coming this Sunday, if you're thinking about returning to church and you've been on the fence, things are pretty well back. This Sunday, we'll still have collection where you put it in the plates, either in the front half of the sanctuary or up front in between the pulpit and the lectern. But July 4th, we're hoping to have the traditional passing of the plates and all that again like we used to. And we will have kids up front for the children's sermon. I won't just be talking to them afar. And in addition, we're hoping to have our traditional communion where you can come forward and give you a piece of bread from the loaf. You can dip it in the cup. For so long we've had these disposable communion cups, and I for one, while those were handy, I'm looking forward to doing it the way we've done it for years and years and years. In addition to that, as far as passing the peace, it's still listed as wave, but I know some of you have begun shaking, so I guess that's at your discretion. And what our PowerPoint slides now say is you can wear a mask if you choose. I know that some people are not vaccinated, which of course people have the right to get vaccinated or not get vaccinated. Some of my family members have, some of them haven't, so I'm not casting judgment or anything like that. But I know that some people that aren't vaccinated are wearing masks, so feel free if you want to continue to wear those. But from what I've heard, now I don't know how true this is, but I've heard in a week or two we might have really no restrictions. Now, I don't know if that's true. You hear things, this person says this person says that. I know our governor Andrew Cuomo last Monday said that we're at about 70% of all New Yorker adults that have had at least one shot, and those numbers, I think, continue to slowly rise. Some counties are even higher than that. So just wanted to make a quick video. I know there was a little bit of confusion this Sunday because when you come into church now, you'll no longer need to sign in with a clean pen, put your phone number, put the pen in the used box, and you'll no longer need a temperature check either. So no more temperature checks, no more sign-ins. When you see the tables upon entrance, that is now going to be a welcome and a resource table. You'll be able to get a bulletin there. You'll be able to get a church photo directory. You'll be able to see other things that are advertised. We'll still have some masks and hand sanitizer there if you want, in addition to our wall units. But that will just be a sort of welcoming point from now on. And hope and pray that we'll just be able to advertise events. You'll be able to get a bulletin, and you'll see a smiling face when you walk through the doors. So just to kind of recap again, on July 4th, we're planning to have communion like we used to have it, where you come up and grab the bread and dip it in the juice. We're hoping to have our old style of the collection of tithes and offerings, and we're also hoping to have children's time up front. I know greet your neighbors a little kind of in the air right now. It seems like that whole thing is kind of resolving itself, if you know what I mean. Other than that, no ropes on the pews, no social distancing. Everything is pretty well back to normal. But we do want to realize as well that the pandemic is not completely over. So things are going good. The rate of infection, hospitalizations, deaths, I think are at the lowest point since the beginning of this, but we still want to realize that the virus is out there. And that's why if you want to wear a mask, or if you want to sit in a pew with more distance, you're more than welcome to do that. So we're sort of on the verge of this, and it's kind of a gray area. And to an extent, sometimes we go somewhere and we go, okay, do we wear a mask? Do we not wear a mask? So anyway, I just wanted to give you these updates just so that you know what to expect if you come to church this Sunday at 10:15. Things are a lot more open now, and masks are optional, sign-ins are optional, and in addition to that, no temperature checks or anything like this. So these restrictions have come off much quicker than I thought they would, and we kind of are catching up to it. So anyway, I hope you have a great Monday. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful weather, and I will talk to you soon. God bless. Take care. Bye.